Welcome to Spring Grove Nursery in June. I'm Becky Thomas.
And I'm Jamie Thomas.
When we saw you last month in May, we left off at our holding yard, and we want to start there again this time and take you a little bit more in-depth, show you some of the trees that we have available right now to ship, and talk about how we keep them looking so nice and fresh. We're going to start right here with our river birch. Jamie's going to tell you some of the secrets about how we keep them looking so nice and fresh.
River birch love water, and they love to get on water 6 to 7 days after they've been dug in the spring. We try to get them on water 2 to 3 days after we dig them so that they get a good start. Our river birch look good all season long, and it's because of that watering system that we start them with. They're on a drip irrigation system with consistent timing, and our river birch look really good. Next, we'd like to take you over some other trees, and I'll tell you some techniques that I use to keep those trees looking good.
All right.
I'm standing in front of one of my favorite trees, a green spire linden. Here at Spring Grove Nursery, we grow great lindens. And the reason we grow great lindens is because we keep the Japanese beetles off of them. It's an easy, surefire process that we've been using for 3 or 4 years, and it makes our lindens look great. They're a really nice tree, and don't be afraid to use them on your next design.
One of my picks from the holding yard is our Carpinus. This is Carpinus betulus fastigiata, which is the pyramidal European hornbeam. As a designer, I really like this plant. You can use it a couple different ways as an accent, because it has a nice vertical shape to it, or even as a living hedge. It'll get about 35 foot tall and maybe 25 foot wide. So it has a lot of nice uses for a medium-sized tree in the landscape. Another nice feature of it is the foliage stays really nice. It doesn't have a lot of pest or disease problems, so it looks good all year long. We've got some nice 2-inch ones right now that are available above ground, and then in the fall we'll be able to dig some more 2.5-inch. I'm going to show you another tree here. This is yellowwood. This is Claudrastus. Yellowwood is a really good plant. It too is kind of medium size. It gets about maybe 30 foot tall in the landscape. It's a very hardy tree. It has kind of a whitish flower in the spring, nice yellow fall color, and it's a very urban tolerant tree. So this does really good in our landscape as well. Okay, 2 more picks for you from the holding yard. We've got some great thornless cockspur hawthorn. We have them in a couple different forms here. These are some clump form. We also have some nice single stem. Thornless cockspur hawthorn, well, all hawthorn in general are great plants. They're native to Illinois. They do really well here. We've got 3 different varieties that we offer: the thornless cockspur, the Washington hawthorn, and the Winter King hawthorn, which might be my favorite because I like the orange berry clusters. But these plants do really well in the landscape. And then another plant that both of us like a lot is Taxodium, the bald cypress. We leave ours branched low because it kind of depends on the site that you're putting them in, whether you want them limbed up like a shade tree or down low as a specimen plant, and you have the option to go either way once you plant ours. But we've got some nice specimens available.
Now let's get down to some business and get out of the holding yard and check out the sweet corn patch.
We thought we would leave you this month from our sweet corn patch. By the time we see you next month in July, the sweet corn will be in full swing.
One of the perks from getting trees at Spring Grove Nursery in July is you get a free bag of sweet corn, and I may even pick it for you.
We also wanted to, with Father's Day coming up, we also wanted to give a shout out to both of our dads who have really helped us get started with our business, and we appreciate that a lot. My dad, Doug Harford, likes to fly around in the summer in his powered parachute. You saw some of the pictures at the beginning of our video of our holding yard from the sky. Those are ones that he just took. This is also his sweet corn patch that he shares with everybody around here. He drives our tree planter in the spring and just helps us out in a lot of ways. So thanks a lot, Dad.
And my dad, Jim Thomas, helps us out with keeping the nursery looking great. He does all of our mowing. He does a lot of deliveries for us, and he's an all-around great guy. Thanks, Dad.
Yep, happy Father's Day to both of you, and happy Father's Day to all of you guys watching.
Hey, Dad, we need to go to the ball game.
Okay, let's go play some ball.
See you in July.